y'all, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this really cute and festive joy wreath using mostly items from Hobby Lobby. I know a lot of y'all don't like Hobby Lobby, but listen, you can find this stuff at any craft store, and even Walmart has the letters and the little wreaths. So anyway, stay tuned, I'll show you how to make it. Hey y'all, let us get started. First off, what you're going to need, some of these letters. These are 9.5 inches tall, and they came from Hobby Lobby. But you know, Walmart, Michael's, pretty much any craft store has letters in all different materials, all different sizes. But the 9.5 inch is the one that I got. You're also going to need some white acrylic paint, and we're going to need a paintbrush. So what we're going to do first to prep our letters is we're going to paint them. Okay, we're going to paint them with this white acrylic paint, and then next we're going to be applying some of this caulk. Now when it comes to the caulk, I'm going to talk about that more later. I like this because you don't need a caulking gun, and it's a small size. You know, the tubes of caulk come in big tubes, or you can get the smaller tubes at Dollar Tree. My Dollar Tree has been out of this for a long time now. I don't know where my caulking gun is. My Walmart didn't have a caulk gun today. So you know what? I just got this. I think this was like $5 or something. Yeah. Pretty cool. But anyway, what I'm going to do when I'm painting this, when I use the contact paper to cover my table here, I like to keep the paper backing, because it's kind of slippery, and then I put that under things when I'm painting. So you know, I try to get a couple uses out of things. I usually use parchment paper, but I'm like, well, I shouldn't throw that away because I'm getting ready to paint something, you know. But anyway, all we're going to do is we're going to use this paint, and we're going to paint the letters. Now you can use spray paint on this if you want to, depending on the type of letter you get, okay, and the material that it's made out of. The spray paint will like suck down into it, you know. So I like the acrylic paint. Now this does not have to be perfect. The only thing that we're doing is just trying to cover up this brown color, okay, so that when you use your caulk, if you happen to have a little bit of the letter showing through, it's not going to be all that noticeable. That's the only reason that we're painting these, okay. So if you buy letters that are already white, which my store had, but they didn't have the letters that I wanted, that would be good too. So anyway, I'm going to paint these and let them dry, and then we are going to come back and I'm going to show you what we're going to do with the caulk. Okay, I believe the paint is dry, and we're about to do something that's going to be a little bit messy. So I'm leaving the letters on this paper here, okay? So with this works just like regular caulk. You know, you take the lid off. This is the nozzle, and then you trim the nozzle. Always trim it at an angle. And it looks like that, and then you just press on the nozzle and the product comes out. You want to make sure this is snapped down really well first. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to take this caulk and we're going to put it on the letters. If you watched my older videos, you've seen me do a candle in this method. It works just like cake icing. You see me do a candle in this method. But anyway, now that you put that on there, you are going to take your finger. You can take, I've got paint on me. You can take your finger at the back of a spoon. Anything that you want to. You can use a glue stick. You can use a paintbrush. Actually, let's use a paintbrush. I usually use my fingers, but let's get a paintbrush like so. And then you're just going to tap it down on top of the letter to the edges. I'm a woman on the edge. All right, you're just going to tap it down like so. Just spread it all over the letter. And what this is going to do, this is going to mimic snow. Let me get up here. I'm going to hold it down kind of like up here at the top. If you hear racket, there's kittens over here, and they're playing. I got them some toys a while ago, and they're just having a grand old time. So anyway, we're going to spread this all over the letter. I'm going to work on this one first, and then we'll come back and take a look, and then I'll do the Y off camera, okay? But anyway, hang on. Okay, so this letter has been completely covered with the caulk, and now let's just go back and make sure that I have like all of the little, you know what, there's some up here. There we go. That's better. Okay. Now, this does have sort of a long drying time. It takes about 2 hours to harden up. It reminds me of my ex. So you got plenty of working time. So what you're going to do, just make sure that it's, you have it the way you want it, because when it dries, that's the way it's going to look, okay? Now, while it is still damp, we're going to take this extra fine glitter in Crystal Diamond. I got this at Walmart, but you know, any craft store carries this stuff. And I'm just going to sprinkle, not a lot. I don't want a lot on here, but just a little bit, you know, to kind of give it the effect of, you know, like how snow glistens. I know it looks like I'm shaking a lot, not a lot's coming out. And you will be able to see this better when it is dry, and I can hold it up in the camera, you know, and really let y'all see it. But anyway, I'm going to do this same thing to the other letter. Okay, so I have the letters sitting over here. I had to cut the camera right quick. One of the kids yelled, and I had to go in there and see what they needed. But anyway, these little Grapevine Wreaths. Now, these came from Hobby Lobby as well. Let's see if there's a size. Okay, so this is the 10-inch Grapevine Wreaths, and they come in a 2-pack. And you're probably like, well, that doesn't look like a 2-pack, but you see these little bits of vine right here. That's what they use to tie them together. You can see. So what you have to do is you just have to cut that to take them apart. Okay, so I got them apart, and I'm going to use this one. Now, what I'm going to do is, where did it go? I'm going to take some of this again, and I'm just going to like tap it various places on this wreath to kind of make it look like snow. So I'm just going to take that, and I'm just going to put a little bit right there, and then we're just going to use the brush to kind of like put it various places like so. All right, just builds up a little bit more texture. And now, you know, I mean, you could just put some splotches of white paint on here if you wanted to. That would look just as good. But while I've got this stuff and got it open, may as well use it, right? But anyway, let's talk jewelry. Awesome jewelry. Only $5 each for the ring or bracelet. They got necklaces and earrings, all kinds of stuff. It's Paparazzi. I'm a paparazzi consultant. There's a link in the description box that says paparazzi. If you click on that and then click on the link that says shop, it'll take you to the jewelry. I know, I say that in all my videos, but you know what? Single mama here, and I got bills just like everybody else does, you know? All right, so we're just going to tap that on. I'm going to put some right down here. Now, I do have some greenery, like some little Christmas greenery picks that I'm going to put on here as well. But we'll do that after everything has set up. Now, it's very humid here. Oh, my goodness, I can't not even describe the humidity. Oh, the humidity. It's pretty bad. So this might take a little bit longer than 2 hours to dry. But anyway, let me see. Now I need to put my letters are on my piece of paper over here. What do I have to catch this glitter? You know what? Shoot. Hold on a minute. All right, I got my paper back. Now we're just going to take a little bit of this and just kind of go around. There we go. Give it a nice snowy frosted look. And now we're going to let all of this set up. I need to finish this other letter. And when we come back, we're going to attach everything and decorate it. Okay, so all of this has set up. If you hear racket in the background, listen, the kittens are over here playing. They're tumbling around everywhere, and it's hot in here. It is very hot in here, and I have a fan going. But anyway, this is what the letters look like. I've got paint and spackle and everything on my hands, but you can see the little, oh, there's a hair. You can see the little bit of sparkle there. But anyway, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be attaching the letters to this, because this is going to be sort of like our O. And then we're going to attach the Y down here. And then the J is going to be up top. Now, how am I going to attach these? I'm going to glue them, okay? Now, you can use wire. You can attach these however you want to, okay? But I thought for more stability, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hot glue them. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to secure them with this clear Gorilla Glue. It's like E6000. But first, I'm just going to put this into place. And I want this to be sort of like a door hanger type deal, you know? Or this will be a really good place to hang, like, you know, if you have like a narrow space, then you want something to hang and you're like, I don't know what to put there. But anyway, I got 3 of these at Hobby Lobby. They were $1.99. I have a whole bunch of Christmas stuff in storage that I still have not gotten out. Y'all, I have one whole storage building dedicated to nothing but Christmas stuff. It's huge, and there's so much stuff in there. But anyway, what I'm going to do is take this tag. I should have taken the tag off, but I want to leave it, show y'all how much it was. So anyway, let's turn this and try to see where would be a good place to have this, because I want to be able, like I said, I'm going to glue this down. And I think that's going to look good like that. But anyway, I'm going to take this and then I'm going to run it down in between, like the little twiggies here. I don't know, let's move that like so. Okay. Run it down, and then I'm going to secure it with some hot glue. My glue gun over here is heating up, so I'm not going to glue the letters on just yet. Oh gosh, this kitten's over here trying to climb up this table leg. They're getting big. They get big so fast. So just work it down through there. Just kind of get it to where I want it. And then I'm going to use some wire cutters here, and I'm just going to trim the back off. And like I said, I will go back and I'm going to secure it here and on the back with some hot glue, and then I will touch it up, of course, with also some of that Gorilla Glue. But let me put the other two on here, and we'll come back. Okay, so I've been working with this for a good 10 minutes here, and I think I pretty much have these the way I want them, okay? Just this, I got everything in place, and I think that looks okay. So let's flip it over and see. Yeah, okay. With my trusty hot glue gun, let's get an extra glue stick, because I think I'm going to be using some. I'm just going to go up and underneath here, and I'm just putting a blob of hot glue there just to hold that in place. Now, of course, you can go back and reinforce this with floral wire if you want to, you know, if you're afraid that it might come apart. But for me and my house, we shall use a hot glue gun for now. And then, like I said, we'll reinforce with E6000. So I'm pretty sure that's where I want it. So what we're going to do is now we're going to attach the letters. I think that looks okay. And I want this, me personally, I want this on the right side. Or, you know, if you wanted to hang this long ways like this, you know, you could have this towards the bottom, and then you could put your letters sideways, which I've been sitting here debating on, do I want to do that? And no, I think I like it the other way better, because I know where I want to hang it. I'm going to hang it on the door, so I need it to be going this way. So I'm going to put this to the side, and let's do the Y first. I tried explaining to the kittens. I said, look, I got to make a video, so y'all got to be quiet. And do you think that's working? No. Okay, so we're going to put this here, I think. So I'm just going to put the glue on the back. No, I'm not going to take the darn label off. I can feel somebody out there saying it now. Take the label off. No. Why? Because you're not going to see it. Let's put this here. Now, on items that I sell, yes, I'll take the label off, but I don't have to. So I'm just going to prop this up here with this to hold it in place. Okay. And now I'm going to glue on the Y. The Y. I just glued on the Y. We're going to glue on the J. So let's just move this. Okay. I think that looks all right. I'm trying to be careful so I don't like grab it and risk, you know, like messing that up. I'm kind of taking a look here, right there. Oops, let's get another glue stick, shall we? All right, let's put that here. I'm just gonna put that there. Like I said, we're gonna be reinforcing it here soon. This is not gonna come apart. I've made similar wreaths before. I know somebody's saying, well, you gotta put more on there, it's gonna come apart. No, it's not. Okay, let's prop that up like so. And then we're just going to let this sit there, and I'll get all the little glue strings off. Let's let this sit there for the hot glue to set up. Okay, so I think I'm going to call this done, and I really like it. It came out exactly as I wanted it to. So now what I'm going to do to hang it, I'm just going to take some of this. Whoopsie! I'm just going to take some of this. I'm going to make a loop and glue it to the back of the top of the J up here. So I'm not going to touch this because I just put on E6000. So I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to let it sit here for 24 hours. And then I'll be able to hang it up. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this. If you would, please give it a thumbs up. Click subscribe. Check me out on other forms of social media. The links to all of which will be in the description box down below. And I hope to see y'all next time. Bye.